Terran, what'd you just make us watch? I think I can do this. One word or phrase?
Magical.
Chance, what is your one word or phrase?
My Little Pony friendship is tragic.
Terran, as the only one that understands what we just watched.
I have watched the show and have been a fan of the show. I do not consider myself part of the fandom anymore for reasons we will not get into in this particular video. As far as TV show goes into movie area, this was actually pretty close to what you would want in that type of situation. It stayed fairly close to the source material. It brought back a lot of gags and stuff that people loved from the show. And there were even a few that I know you guys cracked up at, one in particular. Overall, I enjoyed the film. I know that I'm in the minority in this car before we even get to your guys' opinions, but yeah, I enjoyed it.
It wasn't a bad film. There are a lot of children's movie archetypes that it kind of fit into. We're gonna go on a journey and we're all gonna change, and then we're gonna come back and save the day. This is a very late summer blockbuster. It might even be a classic of our time. Nay, a classic of all time.
He said nay. God damn it.
As a kid's movie, it's fine. And again, this might be the charm of the TV show, but I felt like there was a lot of jokes that were just very forced.
There were a lot of face palms, a lot of cringy moments, but to be fair, there was some humor that I did understand and appreciate.
I just felt like it was a little disjointed in that, like it didn't feel super connected that way because they'd meet somebody and then they'd lose them until the end of the movie. The songs were forced. It'd be fine if they were like, oh, these are actually well-written, good songs, but it was almost like they were songs that were written just because they're like, hey, we need a song here.
It's a counterpoint though.
Oh God.
Some of the songs were forced, but they were typical, this is what you're gonna hear in a big children's movie kind of song. The score is really lush and the vocals are all terribly auto-tuned, but in a way that it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna get stuck in your head for a while, and if you're unfortunate enough to purchase this film for your child, you're going to be hearing these songs all the time. The instrumental score itself, I felt in a few places was actually really well written.
Let's jump to the end here.
I got one more thing.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna lose sleep over this.
I might be able to provide context.
Well, I've never watched the show, but you've got the ponies.
All right, so do you recommend people to watch it now, wait till later, maybe on cable, or to burn it with fire?
If you are a fan of the show, or if you have very young children, this is, you're gonna enjoy the film, or at the very least, you're gonna have the kids be entertained by the film. If you are part of any other demographic, you know not to go see this movie.
If you're a parent, you probably aren't gonna have a choice. It will become a part of your regular life. You will never be the same. If you're into storylines being resolved, don't.
If you're a fan of the show, yeah, you're probably gonna go watch it. Yeah, you probably enjoy it. See me from Terran's thing. From somebody that hasn't watched it and probably never will again. If you haven't watched the show, this probably isn't for you. It's for kids. So yeah, definitely take your kid to go watch it, I guess, or just leave them there and don't watch it and then pick them up later. You don't burn it with fire, you just leave it alone and just let them enjoy it. So
it's not the worst thing I've seen all year.
It's not Transformers. Make sure to like and subscribe, hit the thing down below. Make sure to tell your friends to follow us and stuff. Want to thank our sponsors, 1-800-GIVE-ME-PIZZA. Don't drive, just dial, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.
If you see us on the streets, shame us.